Hello, my name is Evan Evans, and I'll be your professor for Applied Calculus this semester. To get to our course, get to your Blackboard site, click on your link. It'll dump us into the announcements. If you don't see any hot links on the left, expand this arrow and you'll see the hot links we have available. Our announcements are weekly. They'll keep you up to date on assignments that are coming up and valuable information and stuff that we're going to be covering that week. If you click on the Start Here tab, which is on the top, it'll take you some information, welcoming message, as well as my quick little bio on myself, as well as the office hours that I'll be having for this term. That can be and how you can reach me. Other things you'll see in here are helpful videos. These are links to helpful videos that will cover material that we're covering in class, as well as supplemental worksheets and lecture slides. So even though whether your class be face-to-face, structured remote, or online, there's worksheets here for supplemental. They won't be collected, but they're extra work to get you prepared for any exams that we have coming up. I'll also be posting answer keys after we take an assessment. I'll put up the answer key after everybody's handed in the assignments or the assessment, and I'll put the answer keys there so you can check your work and see where improvements can be made, as well as the course outline. As far as syllabus, can be located on the tab there. You can read the syllabus. One of the things I want to point out on the syllabus is obviously contact information, the start and end times of our class, whether we're face-to-face, structured remote, or online. They'll be there. If we are in a face-to-face class, there will also be the classrooms that were listed will be there. My office hours are also listed on the syllabus for that term, as well as how you will be assessed, how you be graded on the course. So here are the assessments that we're going to be having and the percentages that they're each worth. We do not go by a running total. We go by weighted grades. So each assignment has its own weight, and you can calculate your final grade factoring in those weighted assignments, as well as your course outline. Now for our class, basically whether you're face-to-face, structured remote, or online, we have our week goes basically Monday through Friday. We have assignments that are due on Wednesdays, and we have assignments that are due on Fridays. So Wednesdays at midnight and Fridays at midnight. So each week, for instance, here you can see week 1, we're going to be covering section 1.1 and 1.2 on the first half of the week, Monday through Wednesday. The assignment for the homework assignments for these two sections will be due Wednesday night. And then you're expected to cover, or we'll be covering 1.3 and 1.4 later in the second half of the week, and that assignments will be due on Friday by midnight. So that's how our weeks are divided up, and then you can see the dates for midterm and our final exams will be listed there, as well as any possible holidays that we have that semester will be available for you. The other things we have here are vector hours. So whether, again, doesn't matter which version of the class we have, if it's face-to-face, structured remote, or online, I have office hours, both in-person office hours as well as online office hours each semester. So this is how you can access the online office hours. The time will be posted here, and it'll be a Zoom link. And obviously, you're welcome to come to my in-person office hours, which will also be located on my syllabus as well as my door. The textbook, we're free. You don't have to purchase anything. It's a free online textbook, an OER, Open Educational Resource textbook. It's Applied Calculus, and it comes in a PDF version. You're more than welcome to download it if you wish to, but it's located there, and it's for free. The next thing is portfolios is an assignment that's due at the end of the term. There'll be a due date when it's due. It'll be released, and it's due at the end of the term. It'll just reference your syllabus when it's due, and basically you're expected to hand that in, and all it is homework assignments that have detailed explanations where you show step by step. In order to earn full credit, you want to show all the steps leading to the final answer. Your midterm and final exams, if you're in a face-to-face class, we're going to be taking them in class. Structured remote, we'll be taking them into a testing center. But if we're an online class, you'll be taking them online, exclusively online. So, for instance, here's an example of a online class. This test midterm exam will be released October 2nd, and it's due October 6th. So after October 2nd, you'll be able to see the exam, and we can go over in more detail. But essentially, it's a pencil and paper exam that has to be completed. You can almost think of it as similar to a take-home exam, where you have access to it October 2nd, and then you for this particular semester you have it's X amount of days it'll be released, and you have X amount of days to work on it and submit it back up. by the due date. So, and our final exam is the same scenario. There'll be a release date and a submission date. Normally, it's the submission date is near the end of the course, the last day of the course, or right near it. To get credit, you can see we have divided the weeks out here, week 1, week 2. So to give you an idea what that looks like is you click on week 1. Here's the overview of what we're going to be covering on week 1, which is also located in your syllabus. And the readings, these are direct links to your readings. So here's functions 1.1. So when you click on that, you're more than welcome. Like I said, you have that PDF book, but this takes you directly to that section, that 1.1 section of the book. And you're expected to read this section. And at the end of each section, there's exercises that you're actually expected to do. So here are the exercises near the end of the section. These are the ones you're expected to do. However, to get credit for the homework, you can see for the 1.1, every student is to post one solution to a homework problem in this section. So you're from 1.1 in that section, you need to submit one solution to this. All these, looks like there's over 30 questions in this particular section. So you need to post one solution. If you post it before the due date and it's correct, you're going to get earned. Each homework assignment is worth 3 points. You post it before the due date, it's correct, you get all 3. Post it before the due date, it's wrong, you still earn 2 out of 3 points. You post it after the due date. After the due date and it's correct, you're still going to earn 2 points. And after the due date and it's incorrect, you get 1 point. If you have no posting at all, you obviously don't get any credit for that homework problem. So you can see this one is week 1, 1.1 homework posting is due by Wednesday of that week. And you'll see when you post it what the expectations is. Please, in the title, in the thread, type in the section that you're doing. In this case, the student's doing 1.1 and they're doing number 14. That means 1.4, that means number 14 in this section is off limits. That's first come, first serve. So they have the first crack at it. So essentially they posted that. And this is the homework that's going to get graded. You can see they have the question there and the solution. And that's the one that's going to get graded for the homework for that week. So like I said, we go through the expectation. So in the first week, you got to do a homework problem from 1.1 and from 1.2 before Wednesday. So 1.1, 1.2, and then later in the week, we're covering 1.3 and 1.4. You can see you got to post a solution to 1.3 as well as a solution to 1.4 by Friday midnight. Both due dates are normally Wednesday at midnight and Friday at midnight to go through that. And you can go through all the weeks. You can work ahead, obviously, but for instance, in week 4, we're going to be covering 2.1 and 2.2 this section. So Monday through Wednesday is 2.1, so you're expected to read the section. And then you need to get credit, post a solution to one of the problems from 2.1 by Wednesday night for full credit. And then obviously you go on and read section 2.2 and then post the homework for 2.2. Yes, you're expected to do more, all the exercises at the end of the book, but in order to get your homework grade is going to come from the one that you post. And again, it's a first come, first serve basis, just to remind you on that. On the postings, every student's required to post one solution. You're not allowed to repeat a problem that's already posted. It's on a first come, first serve basis, and this will count towards your homework grade. So that's your homework, and all your weeks going through there. Obviously, your grades, you can see what's coming up. If you click on my grades, you can see the assignments that are all coming up and their due dates, so you can see plan ahead of time. If you're going to have a busy week or whatever, you can plan ahead of what you need to get done. But other than that, I know there's going to be a bunch of other questions, but I want to just get you started. Here's some other resources for you. Obviously, testing center information if you need to go in there, as well as online tutoring and some other resources for you. But please feel free to email me with any questions or stop by one of the Vector Hours. Again, the Vector Hours will be listed here during that semester. There'll be a Zoom link there, and I'll be happy to answer any questions there. But until then, I hope you have a great semester. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.